Have you ever wondered if it's too late to get into print on demand? What if I told you that it is actually just getting started? And what if I also told you that over the next 10 years, we are going to see a 10 times increase in total print on demand sales across the globe? That is exactly what this video is about. We're going to be doing a deep dive into print on demand saturation. We're also going to be talking about what leading research is showing in terms of print on demand growth. And I'll also be breaking down 3 things that I think are going to drive the future of print on demand. If you're looking to get into this, I would say these 3 things are going to be very important for you. If you are just getting started, I do have a free print on demand course. It's called POD for Dummies. Inside are over 30 videos showing you how to build your store. Like I said, it is completely free and there is a link down in the description. Before we jump in, I want to address the question of, is it too late to get started with print on demand? For starters, what is print on demand and why would it be too late? Print on demand is not a magic business model that a few people discovered and got it to work for them, and it is now just too late for it to work for anybody else. This was a question that I addressed when I attended a print on demand conference recently, and one of the things that I said was that print on demand is not real. What I mean by that is print on demand is just how we are fulfilling our orders. It is not something that it could be too late to work because, like I said, it is just how we are fulfilling our orders. Our products are printed on demand. What we are then doing is using that type of fulfillment to build really great businesses, whether it's an apparel business, an accessory business, or even a home decor brand selling a bunch of different products. And if I'm being quite honest, that sort of a thing is never going to go out of style. And here's the important part. According to Printful, in one of their recent blog articles, print on demand is growing at about 26% per year. In fact, in the year 2034, print on demand is projected to reach over $100 billion in sales. To put that in perspective, you can see that in 2024, we were at about $10 billion. So what we have here is a business model that is projected to grow by 10 times over the next 10 years. And this is honestly something that should be encouraging. If you're currently trying to decide if you do want to actually start a print on demand store, I think the answer should be yes. Print on demand is growing and it shows no signs in slowing down or becoming something that won't work in the future. If you are getting started, like I said at the beginning, I do have a free print on demand course that will show you how to build your store. I also upload 2 videos a week showing some of the things that I'm doing with my own print on demand stores. And the next thing we're going to talk about is print on demand personalization. This, in my opinion, is probably going to be one of the things that makes the difference for many people's print on demand stores. In a lot of cases, people do have really great design ideas, and in a lot of cases, they are also branching out with the products they sell. The problem is, though, is that in a lot of cases, the designs and the concepts that they are trying to sell are just not good enough. Take a look at this farming blanket right here. It's a decent design. It will probably get a lot of engagement on social media. You'll probably have a lot of people interacting with it, clicking the like button and leaving a comment, but ultimately it might not generate a lot of sales because at the end of the day, people might decide they just don't need this blanket. Personalization, though, with a niche like this and a concept like this could take things to the next level and actually generate a sale. Take a look at this blanket here. It is in the same exact niche, but there is a personalized element to it. It's also set up perfectly for someone to buy and give to someone else as a gift. The same thing is true here with this design. This is an acrylic nightlight. As a print on demand seller, this could be a great product to add to your catalog. You can make a design on this of anything that you want. This person here has chosen to make a baseball player design. Obviously, this is for a kid who likes to play baseball. Now, if a parent saw this pop up in their newsfeed, they might click the like button on it. They might even consider buying it, but at the end of the day, it might just be a little bit too basic for them to actually do so. When you personalize the design, it takes it to the next level. The parent can now add not only their child's jersey number, but also their child's name to the item, making it a truly one-of-a-kind item. If you are not pursuing personalization with your designs, I would highly recommend you to do so. I do have some videos here on my channel, as well as inside of my free POD for Dummies course. Like I mentioned a few times, it is linked down below in the video's description. And our last thing that we're going to be talking about today that is driving growth within the print-on-demand world is something that a lot of of people have a lot of opinions about. What I'm talking about is the use of AI when it comes to running a print-on-demand store. Basically, every day I get questions from people about whether or not I think print-on-demand sellers should actually utilize AI, if it's ethical or not. And honestly, I think in a lot of ways I understand those questions, but at the same time, it cannot be overstated enough that AI is probably one of the biggest tools that print-on-demand sellers are going to take advantage of over the next 10 years that is going to lead to some of the growth that we are seeing. Not only can you use AI to help you to come up with ideas for your store, or to generate a logo for you, or to come up with your store's name, or to write copy on your store, or to even make images for your store, but you can also use it to actually make your designs and also your mock-ups. You can basically use AI for every step of your print-on-demand store. And this is honestly just leveling the playing field. There are many people that might not have the ability to actually make their own designs or to even design imagery for their store, but when they're using AI, they've figured out how to actually produce good things. And this is going to allow people that maybe are not the most artistic to actually create a great print-on-demand store and make sales. Recently, I made this video here on my channel where I actually used ChatGPT and another AI tool to actually put together an entire print-on-demand store. In that video, I actually give you all of my AI prompts. That way, if you wanted to try it out yourself, you could. So if you're someone that is looking to use AI to help you to actually launch your store, definitely make sure to check out that video. Ultimately though, the point here is to talk about this statistic here. $103 billion in print-on-demand sales is the projection by the year 2034. If print-on-demand is going to continue to grow like that, I have no doubt that if you are starting a print-on-demand store right now, that you will be able to get a piece of that if you build yourself a great print-on-demand store, if you think carefully about your designs, and if you actually put an effort in. What's important to remember is that print-on-demand is definitely not a get-rich-quick business. It is a real business. You are still building a real store, and you are ultimately asking real people to buy stuff from you. And at the end of the day, like I said, it is not get rich quick. So like I said, hopefully this video is encouraging. If you are starting a print-on-demand store, feel good about it. This is a growing industry. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them down in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.